Hello class, good morning. If last meeting we talked about nets of solid figures or space figures, today let's deal with patterns. So pattern is a sequence is the order or arrangement of objects, shapes, letters or numbers. Repeating a group of numbers, shapes, objects or colors can make some patterns. For example, so as you can see in example 1, repeat ABC. Okay, ABC, ABC, ABC. Example 2, repeat circle, square, circle, square, circle, square. And number 3, repeat apple, orange, orange. And number 4, rainy, partly rainy, cloudy, and sunny. So repeat. And in number 5, the example use notes. So as you can see, this one is the same with this one. The next is this one. So arranging dots, shapes, or symbols form some patterns. These patterns may also represent number patterns. For example, in example 6, 1. Next is 4, 2 by 2, 9, 3 by 3, and 16, 4 by 4. But if you're going to consider it in number, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 14 square is 16. The same here, 1, 4, 9. Okay, another example. And next is turning, flipping, or inverting shapes or letters make some patterns. So first one, this one. So as you can see, the arrow is up, then right side, down, left side. So it means that the move of the arrow is counterclockwise. Next, so E, inverted E. Example 11. So again, the move of the line in the circle is clockwise. Okay, the move is clockwise. Next is pattern of numbers can be made by adding, subtracting, and multiplying, dividing, or combining operations. Doubling the numbers, adding or subtracting the same number to the previous term, adding to the previous numbers to get the next term, or by repeating group of numbers can form some pattern. So the first example here is use the rule to generate the terms of the pattern. Start at 2 and end with 4 and then stop at 18. So we will start by 2, then add 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 4 10, plus 4 14, plus 4 18. So if the start is 2 and then stop at 18, the pattern yields 2, 6, 10, 14, and 18. Example number 13, use this rule to generate the terms of the pattern. Start at 2, so we start at 2. Multiply by 2, we multiply it by 2 and stop at 32. So we should stop here. So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 16 times 2 is 32. Meaning to say, this is the pattern, okay? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Example number 14, find the sixth term in the sequence. So as you can see, 6432, it means that just divide by 2. 64 divided by 2 is 32. 32 divided by 2 is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So 8 is the fourth term. So to get the fifth term, 8 divided by 2 is 4. And for the sixth term, 4 divided by 2 is 2. So sixth term is 2. Next is find the next term in the sequence 40, 35, 30, 25. So as you can see, it is decreasing by 5. So start by 40. So decrease by 5, 35, 30, 25, and 20. So the next term after 25 is 20. Patterns without end are called infinite. The three dots are ellipses at the end of the last term show that there are more hidden numbers. For example, number 16, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, then ellipsis. It means there is more, okay, hidden numbers after 49. So how do we get this pattern? 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, 49 is 7 square is 49. So 8 square 64, 9 square is 81. So we have another example here. In this type of example, subtraction, we use subtraction for the pattern. So again, it is infinite pattern since there is 3 ellipses here. So 48 subtract to 4, 44 subtract to 4, 40 subtract to 4, 36 subtract to 4, 32 subtract 4 is 28. So that's how you can get the next term of this pattern. And for example number 18, 1 1, so the start is 1. Okay, so it means that 1 plus 1, first pattern in first term and second term is equal to third term. Third term plus fourth term is equal to fifth term. Fifth term plus sixth term. Okay, 3 plus 5 is 8. Then 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 8 is 21. 21 plus 13 is 34. 34 plus 21 is 5. 55 times 34 plus 55 is 89. 89 plus 55. I will repeat how to do this one. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Then 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 8 is 21. 21 plus 13 is 34. 34 plus 21 is 55. 55 plus 34 is 89. So this one. So the next example is negative 26, negative 23, negative 20, negative 17, negative 40, negative 11. So as you can observe, the negative integers decreases from 3. So 26 minus, or it is increases by 3 because you're getting nearer to 0. So 26 plus 3, the answer is negative 23. Negative 23 plus 3, negative 20. Negative 20 plus 3, negative 17. Negative 17 plus 3, negative 14. And negative 14 plus 3 is negative 11. So this term is not decreasing, it is increasing because you're going nearer to 0 and positive 1. You can also use words to describe terms of a pattern. The rule should tell you where to begin, how to get to the next term or number, and when to stop. So for example, this is the pattern 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So what would be the rule? Add 2 starting add 2 starting at 2 and then end at 10. Okay? Or starting at 2, add 2 and end at 10. Next is 30, 27, 24. Simply this decrease by 3 is starting at 30 because you start from 30 and it is decreasing by 3. Next, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So start with 1 and multiply. Start with 1 and double or multiply it by 2. Next, repeat the circle, triangle, square 3 times. So this is the first, the second, and the third one. So repeat circle, triangle, square 3 times. You can also write a mathematical formula to describe the rule used in number pattern. So this one. So the pattern is 5, 8, 11, 14. So as you can see, it is increasing by 3. So if we're going to write it in a formula, 3n plus 2 is equal to the term. For example, I want to look at the third term. So n would be 3. So 3 times 3 is 9 plus 2, 11. So the third term is 11. Next, example number 25, 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. Again, this one is, it is increasing by 3. So how can we write the solution of this one? It is increasing by 3 and it starts with 2. So 3n, 3 plus 3, 2 plus quantity n minus 1. So if we're going to compute for the fourth term, n would be 4. So 4 minus 1 is 3 times 3 is 9 plus 2 is 11, which is correct here. The same with this one, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. So just square the first term, okay, or n square. So if the first term 1 is square, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25. So that's how we use formula in getting the next term of the given pattern or sequence. Next is, what is the next term in the given pattern? So in this one dot only, 2 dots, 3 dots in diagonal, 4 dots in diagonal, 5 dots in diagonal. And after this one, maybe the next step is this, another diagonal to make it x. So the next pattern would be 1 dot because as you compare this one into the previous, the second here is that at the side, since we already have that on the side, then it would be put to the other side. So I noticed that the number of dots increases from left to right. Then the first box has one dot inside the circle, the second box has one dot inside the circle, and the third box has two dots inside the circle. If the pattern continues, then there will be four dots inside circle and three dots outside the circle. Next is example 28. What is the next term given in the pattern? So as you can see, this one is moving counterclockwise. So from vertical, then left side down, then right. Vertical, left side down, right, vertical, left side, then down. For your activity, answer practice A and B on page 252 to 253. Take a photo of your answer and send it by private message.